Well, good evening, everyone. This is Mike Bass back again with another forecast update for you for this April the 9th, 2024. I'm hoping everybody had a great Tuesday out there so far. Everybody has a great Tuesday evening. Hope everybody continues to stay safe and well and also enjoy the weather because it's the only weather you got. Okay, in tonight's video, we're going to be talking about your forecast for Wednesday and Thursday. Also, we're going to take a look at the weather radar across the nation currently across the nation. Also, we're going to take a look at the Watch It Morning Advisory map. Also, we're going to take a look at the Storm Prediction Center overview. And also, the storm reports came in this afternoon as well. And also, we're going to take a look at the severe weather for your Wednesday and Thursday as well at the end of this video. So stick around to the entire video. Do not miss a beat of this forecast. And if you have not subscribed to my channel, make sure you smash that subscribe button before you leave, or even before, as soon as you click on the video, you can go ahead and subscribe to it that way. Also, like these videos, share these videos, and let's go ahead and get the show on the road. Alright, as you can see here, we got some mixed precipitation up here in portion of Maine, back into New Hampshire, portion of Vermont. We got shower activity in coastal water stretching from Massachusetts, Rhode Island, down toward D.C., Pennsylvania, back to Illinois, portion of Missouri, up to Michigan, and also southeast Canada. We have thunderstorms and showers extending from Ohio down to the Carolinas, down to Florida, Gulf of Mexico, back to Texas, Oklahoma, back up toward Indiana. The yellow slashed area here down in portion of Arkansas, Louisiana, East Texas, Mississippi, Carolina, North Carolina, and Georgia, all the way back to Louisiana, Arkansas, up to Kentucky and Tennessee. You're in a flash flooding and also some heavy rain in that vicinity. We have more thunderstorms and showers across South Carolina, Montana, through the Dakotas, Minnesota, and elsewhere, pretty much dry conditions expected for the remainder of Canada. Well, might as well say all of Canada. Also down through the Washington, Oregon, Mexico, up to Texas, over toward Iowa, portion of Michigan, portion of Wisconsin, northern Michigan. Down toward the ocean, portion of New Brunswick. All of this activity is for your Wednesday, April 10th. Alright, now let's take a look at your Thursday forecast. As you can see, we got a little bit of mixed precipitation over here in Washington State. Some shower activity there as well, stretching down into portion of Oregon. Coastal Rhode Island up to Maine. Have a little bit of mixed precipitation as well in Maine. Back into New Hampshire and Vermont. Also, we have thunderstorms and showers from Wisconsin down to Arkansas, down to much of Florida, through the Carolinas, all the way into coastal water, the Outer Banks, up toward Delaware, D.C., and up toward New York State. Alright, and also into Michigan. In the yellow slashed area, Kentucky and the Ohio, portion of Pennsylvania and West Virginia, some severe weather there. Same for North Carolina, South Carolina, Georgia, North Florida, portion of the Big Bend area. Florida region, some flash flooding possible and heavy rain from the upstate of South Carolina all the way up to New York State. Otherwise, dry high pressure is in charge of from Washington State, the portion of Minnesota, down to Louisiana, portion of Mississippi, Alabama, back to California, and the Gulf of California, much of Mexico, the Yucatan Peninsula, Jamaica, Cuba, the Bahamas, South Florida, and Florida Keys. Thursday, April the 11th. Alright, now here's the radar currently across the nation. As you can see, we got some activity across southeast Canada, more active the panhandle of Texas, back down into southwestern Texas. Also central Texas, got some ongoing severe thunderstorm warnings there as well. Also back in Alabama, Mississippi, also into Georgia, also of course Carolina as well, the Outer Banks. Okay, here we go. All right, we got coastal flood advisories up here from portions of New Jersey, Delaware, D.C., down toward eastern Virginia. We have flash flood water. Also, some hydro issues is also in effect for um, portions of Wisconsin, down to Illinois, also down to Indiana, portion of Ohio, the Carolinas, also down toward northwestern Kentucky as well. All right, we got a lot of flash flood watches extending from over here in southwest Georgia to the panhandle of Florida, much of Alabama, much of Mississippi. All right, we got wind advisor for southern Louisiana. Southern Mississippi weather advisory, special weather statements over Kansas and Nebraska. Wind advisory is also in effect for you guys here in Montana, through the Dakotas as well. We got one county up here in Washington State with a wind advisory there as well, and a river flood warning in the areas of Nevada. All right, the Hawaii and Chain Island, north and central looks good. Central south got a few small craft advisories. Same up here around the Alaska area. Storm warnings out inland. Out in the coastal area, that is. Inland areas of Alaska, we have some high warnings. Winter in the yellow. Pink is winter storm warning. Winter weather advisories is for the purple, and when the red. And also we have the small craft advisories also in effect for portion of Washington State, up here around Washington D.C. to here from portion of California to Oregon State, and also again from the Gulf of. Okay, Ohio, and also portion of Pennsylvania, and also New York State. All right, let's move on to the. All right, here's the current watches. Here, the blue is severe thunderstorm watches over central Texas, north and eastern Louisiana, and the red is the tornado watch boxes. Let's take a look at the M. If we can get to it. About the one here over Louisiana. And this afternoon, if we can get to it. Okay, we need to get to the storm reports now, folks. They took pretty much over Texas and northern Louisiana. Was 5. That was over Texas, and also mainly over Texas area for large hail. All right, let's take a look at the fire weather. We got to talk about for today. The elevated is the orange. Third mark over toward Aberdeen, Fargo, and also Grand Forks, and also toward Duluth and Minnesota. Just general thunderstorms there. Cincinnati toward Columbia, down toward portions just west of Tampa, over toward San Antonio to Lubbock, over toward Fort Steele, Oklahoma. Kentucky, you are in a just general thunderstorm. Here is the outbreak. If you're in the moderate risk area, that pretty much include Baton Rouge, Jacksonburg, Medellin, and also Peachtree, Alabama areas for a moderate risk. I can't get it out there, folks, but we got a moderate risk there. All right, we have an enhanced risk extending from Mobile to New Orleans, also up toward just south of Greenville and southwest of Birmingham. You're in the enhanced risk if you live in Lupkin to Shreveport, also over toward northern Mississippi, over toward Birmingham, toward Columbus, Dalton. You're in a slight risk, and if you're in toward Atlanta, over toward Wichita, just east of Waco, just northeast of Houston, um, um, you're in a marginal risk for severe weather. All right, let's take a look at the tornado probability. Okay, we have a 15% in the New Orleans, Louisiana, Baton Rouge, Louisiana, Mobile, Alabama, Jackson, and the significant severe weather area 2. This includes New Orleans, Baton Rouge, Mobile, Jackson, and Terry. We're in the F2 to maybe east to Lafayette, Louisiana, and surrounding areas, stretching over in that just area. I mean, 10%. If you're in the 5% area, back toward Greenville, Mississippi. Also, just south of New Orleans. New Orleans, you're going to be in the 15. You're going to be in the 10% area. 5% include Atlanta, Charleston, Nashville, Jackson, Memphis, just southeast of Little Rock, Shreveport. You included Lupkins. You're in the marginal risk area for a tornado. Let's take a look at the damage and winds. Pretty much Baton Rouge, Louisiana, Mobile and Jackson, Hattiesburg, Lafayette, Madera, Medellin, Gulfport, and Clinton, Mississippi. You're in the bullseye for damaging winds, maybe up to 80 miles per hour. Also, the Shreveport over towards Birmingham, Columbus, Dalton. You'll be in the 60 miles per hour range, and up toward Charleston, Nashville, up toward Bowling Green, Little Rock, to Dallas, Waco, getting winds up to 60 miles per hour. But pretty much in the 45 to 30% risk area, you're going to be anywhere from about 60 to 80 miles per hour wind gusts possible. All right, the hail is only 15%. You just this includes Greenville, Jackson, down to New Orleans, Alexandria, Lupkin, east of Dallas. You're only 15% of hail. Dallas up to Wichita, to Memphis, Little Rock, over to Dalton and Mobile. You're pretty much in the 5% risk area for severe. Hopefully it'll be coming up here in a minute for you. Alrighty. Well, might get to it tomorrow sometime. I think it's coming up. Alright, here is your Thursday forecast. General thunderstorm from about Miami to Fort Myers up toward Melbourne, east of Orlando. General thunderstorm from Philadelphia to Scranton up to Rochester. Also over toward Minneapolis, also toward La Crosse, also Fort Wayne, Evansville, and from Tallahassee to Charleston to Columbia to Charlotte to Raleigh and Wilmington. You're in the severe weather, including also in Columbus, also Cincinnati, and east of Louisville, Kentucky. Let's see, you're pretty much in Nashville, Bowling Greens, all the way up toward Washington, D.C., Richmond, Virginia Beach, Roanoke, and also maybe turn around the Asheville area. Should be 5 and 15%. Yep, there we go. 15% in the yellow, 5% in the brown areas, 15% up here where from Cleveland down to east of Louisville. Same from Raleigh down toward Jacksonville and Tallahassee, including Columbia, Charleston, Savannah, and surrounding areas. You're in the slight risk area, 15%. Alright, well, I hope everybody enjoyed the video. Everybody continue to stay safe and well. So enjoy the weather because it's the only weather you got. Like these videos, share these videos, consider subscribing if you have not. We'll catch you back in the next video. So have a wonderful Tuesday evening, folks. Take care.